Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back with another drawing video. Today's video we are drawing, Hyness, I think that's what his name is. He's a character from Kirby. There's actually two versions of him. There's one with him with a mask, which obviously is this one right here. And then there's one with him without a mask. If I chose to draw the masked version, if you guys want to see the unmasked version, just feel free to leave that in the comment section below. I'll also make another how to draw video on it. But this video was requested by Gregory McBride. Thank you so much for the request. I hope you enjoy it, and that's pretty much it. So let's jump in, guys. Alright, guys. So to start off drawing Hyness, again, I hope that's his name. It should be. Again, I'm not very familiar with Kirby. So, but anyway, let's get started. What we're going to do is start off with like a nice little circle, just to kind of get like a placement first. And then what you can do is off this like circle is you can kind of draw like a water droplet. So it kind of looks like something like this. I know I'm drawing real light right now, but that's because we're just gesturing it and there's nothing final yet. So you get like a nice little water drop like that. And then on the bottom here, you're going to get kind of like a bell type shape. So it's going to go down, kind of go into like a bell. There's going to be like a middle part here. And I'll stop about here, kind of go up here. And then just kind of like a little kind of curve line. Again, kind of like in a little bell type shape. Something like that. But that's good enough for the gesture, so now we could jump into detail here. So I'm going to zoom in, and we're going to start with the face first, or the face area first. If you want to draw in crosshairs, you can. They'd be something like this. But what we're going to do is we're going to draw kind of like a upside down V right here, like this. And then off that V, it's just going to curve over and down like this. That's going to curve way down, go about here, like that. So you get a nice, long, extending line going down. Then it's going to get a straight line across, like that. And then it's going to curve up, over, kind of straighten out and kind of curve up about here, so you get like a little curve like that. And then it's going to go up to here, but we're going to kind of keep this line light because there's like a little design right here, but if you want to, you can kind of just make the V again. And we're pretty much going to do the same thing, just other side this time. So we're just going to curve it down, over, kind of long, just curve line going down like that. Line going across, and then up. And again, it's going to kind of go up, kind of curve in a little bit, go into there like that. And then once we get that down, we can kind of draw the design here, which you can actually erase a little bit right there. And basically, the easiest way to do it is to draw like a nice circle right in the middle there, like that. And then around that circle, we're going to draw a heart. So it'll be like that. And then we're going to start on this end. These two ends don't touch. And then you just draw like a nice little heart shape like this. Nice and simple. And then off this heart shape, you're going to get two spikes on the top, like that. And then on this angle, it's going to curve out and kind of go into like bat wing. So to draw that, you draw a nice big curve line. And then another curve. And then one more that goes into a point right here, like that. And then same thing on this side, two kind of spikes going up, curve in, and then out. We're going to draw the bat wing, which is a nice big curve line. Then you draw another curve, another one, and then the third one connects in the middle like that. So nice and simple. And then just to finish off his face, there's going to be a curve line here that kind of curves over and down and up. So you get kind of like a nice little curve line right there. And then for the eyes, they're just two circles right here and about here. And you can keep them on that crosshair that we made. And if you want to, just kind of finish it off. The mask is all black, so you can kind of just shade all this in black if you want to. Again, as you're sketching, it does make the picture look a little bit better. So it's a good idea to do it. but not necessary. Kind of like that. Again, real quick. So now that we've got that down, we're going to draw in kind of like the front part of his mask thing here. So to draw that in, we're going to start about here and just draw a curved line that curves down. And stop about here. And now this is what, we're going to do this kind of like trick or thing for a lot of the bottom parts of his like garment, cape, robe thing. So basically get like a nice little curve line here, and then what we're going to do to make it look like it's folding over on itself is draw kind of like a line curving down and then up. And then what you want to do is get like a nice little hook and then wrap it around, kind of go over and kind of go into a point here. So you want like little hooks like this. And then this will just kind of curve up and in like that. So you want little hooks like this. So when you have like this little shape here, what you're going to do is at the edge here, you're going to draw a line going up here. And then at the edge here, you're going to draw a nice little curve line going up. So now it looks like the fabric's kind of like folding in, and you see like the front of the fold, kind of like the back of it. So we're going to do that a lot for this picture. And if you want to, you can kind of shade in the kind of overlap thing there. And then just to give it a little bit more detail, you get a little curve line here, a little curve line right about there for like fold lines for the mask. But now that we got that down, we can draw in the rest of his hood here. And his hood's pretty simple. It's basically kind of follows this water droplet shape, but we're going to just kind of refine it a little bit. So we're going to draw a line going up here, kind of straighten out at places, kind of curve up, curve in like that. And then we're going to go on this end. Again, kind of don't make it as round, kind of straighten it out. Again, it's like fabric, so there'll be parts that are like a little bit straighter, a little bit curvier, but there's no like real hard edges. So no like 90-degree angles or anything. And we're going to go up about there. And what we're going to do here is we're going to start a little bit before this line ends and draw a curved line going up. Kind of curving over. Again, round it off on top because it's a fabric. You want it to be like that sharp. And a line going down and over and in. You want to connect it to that one. So yeah, there's pretty much the hood that we need. Now that we got that down, we can draw in kind of like the upper part of his robe. So to draw that in, we're going to draw a nice, basically follow the gesture that we have pretty closely. We're going to draw a curved line that curves down and over, like that. And then it's going to curve in about here, and go up, and then curve in again where the shoulders are. And then here, what we're going to do is draw a nice little curved line going in. It's going to have a little dip in it. So you're going to go out, have a little dip in, and then we're just going to go around and just hug this line that we have here. And same thing over here. It's going to pop out a little bit, dip in slightly, and then go in. Like that. Alright. And now we're going to work on this part. Here's another piece of cloth kind of going out here. So draw that in very similar to this part. We're just going to draw a curved line going down. And this time we're going to put in another hook. So we're going to go up, kind of get that hook in, curve it down, get another hook, and then over like that. And then with the hooks at the ends, we're going to just draw little curved lines going up and up. You make one longer than the other one. That usually looks a little bit better. And then little curved lines, or little lines at the ends of the bottom of the hook there. Like that. And then this line just simply curves up and in like that. So you get a nice flowy piece of cloth. And again, you can kind of shade these parts in like that. And then just to finish them off, basically it's like kind of like, it almost looks like two arms or legs coming off. So there's going to be one here, there's like a gap in the middle here, and then there's another one about here. And if you want to, you can draw little ovals here and here, because you see a little bit of inside the sleeves. I'm assuming they're sleeves. But, yeah, once you get that kind of gesture down, we can kind of go into detail here. Basically, I like starting off about here and drawing a curved line going down and in. And then here you're going to get kind of like, it's like an oval, but it like has a dip to it, so it's not a perfect oval, but kind of the same kind of shape. So you get like an oval, but it's kind of like wavy and dippy because of the fabric. And then another line going up about here. And just a pro tip when you're drawing, just anything really, you don't want things called tangencies. So I almost did one right here. So basically what a tangent is like, we have this line right here, it's its own thing, and then I was about to like curve this line up and like basically connect it so it looks like it's almost part of it. You never want to do that. So you want to avoid that like all the time. It comes up every now and again, but in order, just a simple correction is we're gonna extend this out and then curve it up like that. So again, you never want like separate like lines that are supposed to be for separate things kind of like lining up and like going into one another. It just makes the picture look really bad, and it looks 1,000 times better if you avoid that as much as possible. So that's just a pro tip. Avoid tangencies like that. But once you get that down, we could draw on the rest of it. It kind of like pops out a little bit more, so there's like a little bit more sleeve here. So to draw that, we're simply going to start about here, draw a nice little curve line going over, and then up, and just kind of curve it in like this. And then there's a little bit of detail here where we're going to kind of just hug this line, start about here and just draw a curved line hugging this line. And then same thing about here, we're going to start a little bit lower than this line right here, and just draw a nice little curve line going down, up, and over. And again, it has the same, follows the same kind of path this line does. And if you want to, you can shade this in. This would be black as well. Like that. And we're pretty much going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to change it up a little bit. Have a little hook in there. So we're going to start about here. Again, like looking at the gesture, we have another tangency on this line if I were to follow this. So we're going to make it a little bit shorter. Start about here. Go down, over. We're going to get a nice big hook here. Going to dip in and over like that. Here we're going to get just like a nice little curved line that connects into this one. So you get kind of like a, I never know what it looks like, a misformed heart, a C, I don't know. But once we get that down again with the hook, we're going to draw a line curving up like that. We're going to start about here and just draw a nice little curve line that curves up and over and in like that. And now just to finish it off, we're going to start about here, draw a curve line curving down and up. Another one just curving around like this. And again, you can shade in this part as well. And that is pretty much it on how to draw Hyness. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. There's actually a little bit more detail if you want to. I didn't put it in mine, but he does have like writing going down like these gold strips here. So if you want to do that, I guess you can just kind of draw like random kind of shapes. Like going up it to make it look like, I don't know, like ancient writing or whatever. But he has that like going up all around here and all around here. I didn't include it in mine just because that's just a little too much of a complicated detail to do in a how to draw video. But if you want to, you can kind of draw that. Just kind of draw random shapes that kind of look like letters or whatever. And just have it going up and around if you want to. You don't have to. Honestly, I don't really think you need it for just a simple sketch like this. But I will put up, if I can grab the single piece of paper, I'll put up the sketch that we just did right here. And then I'll put up the inked version. Stay. No. It's always embarrassing when the paper doesn't stay up. There we go. So what you have on the left over there is the final inked version. What we have over here is the sketched version that we just did. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you again, Gregory McBride, for the request. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can draw Hyness now. And again, if you wanted me to draw him without the mask, Feel free to leave that in the comment section below. I'll definitely make another drawing video of them, but without the mask. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you guys have requests even on other things, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. I'll take your name and what you requested, and on Sunday when I make a drawing video, I just randomly pick one off the list. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just what I feel like drawing that day. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in some other video. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.